Yo guys, and welcome to my new guide on my channel. This time I made a money making guide on RuneScape 3, and yeah, I think it's my new series. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Just say in the comments what do you think about it, and give it a like if you really like it, and maybe subscribe if you haven't. And if you guys like it, I will make more episodes from this guide. I will try to make everyone happy, to make a high level guide and a low level guide. Not all in one episode, but over the episodes I will make low level money making methods and high level money making methods. But yeah, let's start with the video. To start off this guide, I'm going to show you a Horarius skill guide. You can find them in Oglok in the northwest of the Lodestone. They are located in a cave in a house. You can see it on the map. And when you enter, you just are already in the place where I am, but there are more places with Rorarius and other creatures. But at the place where I am are the most of them, at least the most of the Rorarius. And it's the easiest place, but sometimes it's a little bit crowded, so you have to hop a little bit around to find the empty world. You need medium requirements. You have to get 81 Slayer, but you can kill them with 76, but you have to boost them with a Wild Pie. You can just easily buy them from the GE for like 2k. And as for the gear, you don't need anything special. You have to kill them at range because you can't attack them with melee or magic. You can bring a Steel Titan for even faster kills, but that's not necessary. You can bring some prayer potions for healing with soul split or maybe protect magic. You can bring some super or extreme rangings. I don't use overloads because it's a waste here. You can bring some note papers as well. I don't have them in my inventory, I see, but they drop runite limbs as well, so you can note them. Or you can use a pack yak and then scroll them to the bank. You can choose, but you can't use a spring cleaner because they don't crush your runite limbs. As you'll see, I'm using Ascensions and Serenic. You don't have to use that because you can use runite crossbows or royal crossbow with some armadillo or royal dragonhide. It's really easy, so they have 6k life points, so they're dead easily. Yeah, that's it, I guess. And as for the money, you will make around 2 to 4 mil an hour. The XP is really nice as well, but for the charms you don't have to be here because they drop shitty charms like gold charms and not much, so don't kill them for the charms. And as you'll see, I did 1 hour of those Rorarius and I got around 4 mil. Yeah, I got around 3.7 mil. I didn't pick up any charms. I got like 10 keys and some runite limbs. I did note them with the note papers. I got some spirit, ruby and sapphires as well. So yeah, it's a really nice money making method for beginners. And yeah, hopefully it will help you. And now you're thinking, what the fuck, Kenny, you are back in the same dungeon. Yes, that's true, and I am in legacy mode, but this time not for the Rorarius, but for the Gladius. These creatures are a little bit more AFK, but for the money you should expect a little bit less, but for the charms they drop a pretty nice amount of crimson charms, as you can see, but for the other charms like blue charms, gold charms and green charms, they are not perfect. Just like the Rorarius, they drop keystones as well, but you don't kill them that fast, so you shouldn't expect as much as at the Rorarius. Sometimes they are really annoying. As you can see, they will stun you at like 200 HP of their lives. You can prevent them using that by using Anticipation or Freedom, but as you are in Legacy mode, you can't do that. You don't have to be in Legacy, but for me it's AFK, and that's why this money making method is so great. As you can see, I'm using a royal crossbow, and that's because I don't have a tier 90 weapon that's two-handed, and two-handers shoot really nice in EUC, and I don't want to use my Ascensions here, so that's why I'm using the Royal Crossbow. And for the rest of the armor I'm using Ceranic. You can't see my Ceranic, but I'm using the same as at the rarus. So I'm using Ceranic, and I'm using the Blood Shard Fury for healing, but they don't hit that much, so you don't have to heal that often. And in my inventory I have some extreme ranging potions and some super prayer renewals and some prayer, but I don't need any of them. But it's useful to use a range potion or overloads, but overloads is a waste just like the rarus. I got myself a Steel Titan to hit just a little bit more on the creatures, but it's not necessary. And as you can see, I'm alking the items they drop, because they drop a lot of rune and addy items, and they drop some noted items as well, so you should pick up everything, as well as the ascension shards, because they add up quite nicely to your loot tab. And just like the previous one at the rarus, I did 1 hour of them by myself. And as you can see, the majority of the coins is from the alchable items on the ground. I got 3 keys, and that is really lucky. You shouldn't expect that. You should expect like 1 key an hour. And the ascension shards add up quite nicely as well. The notable items aren't that great, but they are notable, so I always pick them up. And for the charms, as you'll see, I got around 100 crimson and only 1 blue, I think. That's not that great for the blue charms, but for the crimson charms it's amazing. I got myself a spirit ruby and emerald, so that's quite nice as well. And yeah, that's it for the Gladius. You can make around 3 mil an hour here, so it's not that bad at all for AFK money making methods. Now I have a guide that has a little bit higher requirements, but of course it's a nice money making method. As you'll see, I'm talking about the Ganodermic beasts. You can find them in the Polypore dungeon north of the dual arena in Alcarid. You can easily go there with the fairy rings. The code is DIP, as you see on the screen. And if you can't TP with the fairy rings, you can also go with the lodestone of Alcarid and just walk north till you see the Polypore dungeon. When you enter the dungeon, you have to walk south and then climb down the vine. After that, you have to walk south again and then climb down the vine again. And then you have to walk south again and then walk east, and then you have to climb down the vine over there, and then you are at the lowest floor of the dungeon and you will see the Ganodermic beasts. As I have said, the requirements are really high here. Your Slayer level has to be 95, or you have to boost them with Wild Pies at level 90, but I recommend just go for 95. But they are really easy to kill. You can just safe spot them if you want to, but they don't hit anything, so you can just go to the middle and then just kill them. I stand at a spot where 2 of them spawn next to each other, so when I kill the first one, the second one will spawn. The only thing you have to watch out for is if you are too close, they will constantly hit like 100, 200s. You can prevent them from using that ability by drinking neem oil, but it's really useless because you can heal that back with Soul Split. And they move really slowly, so when you attack it like I'm doing now, you don't get hit anything for the next like 10 seconds. In my inventory I got myself some prayer potions, I got some fire spells, I got some note papers, and I got a spring cleaner, but it doesn't work here because they don't drop any rune items. I forgot that one. I have also a extreme magic potion and a super prayer renewal for my prayer. But you don't need any prayer potions because I forgot something really important. When you are wearing a bone crusher with a dragon split tooth necklace or a demon horn necklace, you will get prayer points from your bones, and it automatically crushes the bones for you because you have a bone crusher with you, so you have endless prayer. I forgot that one, but it's really useful here. As you'll see, I'm using a Noxious staff with some void armor, but you can also use a polypore staff with Ganodermic armor because you don't have to hit that much here. They are really fast to kill. They have like 12k life points. But you can't hit them with melee or with range, so you have to kill them with magic. So it doesn't matter with what stuff you are hitting as long as you kill them. And now I did 1 hour of killing the Ganodermic beasts, and I got 2.7 million. And I forgot to, there you go, I forgot to add my magic seeds, I want to say. But I got 3 mil in 1 hour, and most of the loot are from the Ganodermic flakes. And I got some nice seeds as well. I got 2 magic seeds, 2 spirit seeds, 2 U seeds. Yeah, that this money making method is around 3 mil an hour, as you can see. But yeah, this is the end of my first episode of my RuneScape money making method. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to give your comments in the comment section below, because that helps me really much and I like to answer the comments, so you always get answer of me. And maybe in the future I will make some old school videos as well, because I just started playing old school again and I really like it, so maybe I will make some videos in the future, but you will see that soon. But anyways guys, have a nice day and see you later.